Hello everyone, welcome to Cole's Cozy Cradle. My name is Nicole and this channel is all about lifelike dolls and cozy vibes. Today I have a very precious, beautiful, sweet little guest with me for this video, and I am doing Sunday tags on a Monday because I just could not get it together yesterday, you guys. There was no reason. It just didn't happen. But there are two tags that I want to do today, and the first one is Sleepy Baby Sunday by my friend Mandy at Mandy's Cuddlebug Nursery. Hi, Mandy! And I normally don't have anyone to show for Sleepy Baby Sunday because I have a total of one sleeping doll in my collection, and she has been packed for, I think, coming up on 3 months, possibly 4, due to moving and because I do want to take my time unpacking my handmade art dolls. And so I'm really excited that I have a sleeping baby to share with you guys. Does anybody remember this kit? This girl is making me feel all kinds of nostalgic because she is the Londyn kit by Denise Pratt. And this little sweetheart is my mom's baby. I bought her as a painted kit 12 years ago in 2013. Her artist was a young lady named Brittany. I don't remember her last name, but she was a military wife. And she was just beginning to paint dolls, and this was the first kit that she sold. And I remember that she was very, very affordable, and it still was a huge stretch for me to be able to buy this baby for my mom's Christmas gift. But I really wanted to, because I really wanted to assemble a doll for my mom myself. And actually, I put a wig on her at that time, and later, when I looked at it, I was just like, why did I do this? Why did I do it? But I had just learned how, and I was really excited about my new skill, and so I did it. But the glue on that wig was breaking down, and it was just becoming disgusting. It was, I think, breaking down due to humidity. I do live in North Carolina, and we do have a pretty high humidity here. So I went ahead and removed the wig, and guess what? She has a beautiful little head under there. So she's gonna stay like this. This is Elizabeth. That's her name. And she is wearing the little dress and bloomers that I wore home from the hospital, and I'm 35. So I don't know if you can see right now because I was pretty careful to like arrange things so that it wouldn't be noticeable, but the bloomers are huge, or they seem huge on her because they've lost their elastic like completely. So yeah. And the bed that she's lying in is very special as well. This is my mom's childhood doll crib. It is actual wood and metal, and the rail actually slides up and down and has these little things to lock it in place. And she's too floppy to sit up and enjoy these, but it even has these little sliding things that the baby would play with, like the wooden balls that used to be on old cribs. I am very, very fortunate, very excited to have this get to be in my bedroom right now. And so it serves as a resting place for my dolls. When I was a child, my dolls filled this crib, and then my sister's dolls filled this crib. And I'm pretty sure we all used it for stuffed animals and things like that. And we all put the side all the way down and sat in it like a seat. and my mom says that she remembers doing the same thing. And it has held up through all of that. This is actually a really good size doll bed. So Elizabeth is 19 inches long, and I have put up to a 22-inch baby in here. I might be able to do even a little bit of a longer baby if I turned them so that their head was in one corner and their feet were in another. But anyway, I wanted to bring Elizabeth on for you guys to meet because I'm babysitting for a little while and I'm thoroughly enjoying her. I can't walk by and not pick her up. I don't know, this baby just does something to me. And so I am going to change her into something cozier because it is now too chilly for this little dress. And as cute as her little legs are, it's time for her to get into something different. So I am going to do that, and I'm going to move her in order to do that. So I will stop for a minute and be right back. And when I come back, I want to talk to you guys about the things that hide in plain sight, kind of the diamonds in the rough, and the way that nostalgia affects us as doll collectors. All right, here she is in the baby nest, and I'm just going to show you what I'm going to put on her. So I'm going to put on this little hat. It's just pink with white polka dots with a little bow. Really cute and simple. And then there's nothing that says this era of reborn babies to me like these terry cloth Carter sleepers. This one is also pink with white polka dots, and it has a little floral heart right there on the chest, and then little bear faces on the feet. So cute. So sweet. I love these. They remind me so much of my early days as a collector. And so do kits like this. So I'm going to begin just by taking off her little headband. I did have to tie that so that it would fit her tiny head. Does anybody else remember? I'm so sorry to have to disturb you, sweetheart. Does anyone else remember when these kits were practically a dime a dozen? Like when everybody had or had made or had a Denise Pratt kit. I definitely do. I remember when these were like $20 to $30. Like crazy. Just insane to think about now. Oh, socks. I forgot socks. Look at those tiny feet. Little wrinkly feet. Actually, they're fairly good sized feet. She's got good sized hands too. And I think that, you know, at the time, I had a couple of these. I had Sophie and I had Ireland. And then of course I bought this girl. Did I have any others? I may have actually had one or two others as well. I know I kind of wanted Paisley and Avery. Wow, what is going on with this cable tie? Okay. Let's fix that. So I think I almost regarded these kits as like not important because they were just everywhere. You know, everyone had them. And they just weren't special. This is just a Paradise Galleries diaper. I'm just gonna fix it because it's been a little bit discombobulated by her clothing not fitting correctly. I put this on her. because her other one was falling apart. And now that these aren't around really anymore, I can't get enough. I just absolutely can't get enough. I'm just obsessed. And this isn't even my baby. And actually, like, I don't know. She just pushes buttons that I forgot I had. And the other thing is, this isn't my norm as a collector anymore. I have definitely leaned more toward, manufactured dolls such as Paradise Galleries. And also, I have always, for years, just loved the awake babies more. And the bigger babies. Like, bigger than this little newborn size. I want to be careful with that little hand. Oh my goodness, her head is so floppy. I'm going to have to pick her up for a second. And just, like, straighten this out up underneath her. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. I feel like I'm being so cruel, changing her while she sleeps so peacefully. Anyway, yeah, this is really different for me, and it just has me reflecting kind of on how things can hide in plain sight, and also, how we can take them for granted, and as well as the things that change about us as we grow older and grow more seasoned in collecting or things like that. Like, I never thought that I would want to go backwards, but if Mom had not liked this baby without hair, she wouldn't be without a home. It would just be a no-brainer. Like, of course she will be loved. She even, I don't know if you guys noticed just then, but she even has like the really old style Bountiful Baby body. And you know what? I kind of love it on her. Like, I'm so into the newer body styles, but I kind of love this on her because it just brings back so many memories of the early days. And I think that, when we do remember things, our memories paint them with rose-colored glasses. Like, when we reflect positively on a past experience, we always think, oh, things were simple then, or times were so much better then, or, and the reality is that there was still stuff. Like, there was still, drama, and there was still, there were still things that shouldn't have happened. And there were still things that were hard. But we see them differently. And I know that this little girl is causing me to see my early days in a softer light. My early collecting days in a softer light. Is this hat gonna be too big for you? Oh my goodness. What in the world? This is tiny. What in the world? Oh my goodness. Oh. So cute. Oh my goodness, she's so darling. Oh, I can't wait to snuggle her in this sleeper. I know she's just gonna be so snuggly. Oh. Yes. And just to complete the nostalgia, I have the pacifier that I bought for her when I assembled her and glued her magnet, and that was a Cradle Kits magnetic pacifier. And there it is. There we go. There's the nostalgia. So this is Miss Elizabeth for Sleepy Baby Sunday. You might see her again. I don't know how long I get to babysit. My parents are out of town right now, so, you know. But you might see her again because I am just enjoying her so very much. And I would actually like to knit her some things before I return her to mom. I would like to knit her a little hat and some little booties, and I would like to find her possibly another dress, something that fits a little better. This little dress is the right size for her, but it is just, the elastic is gone and it really needs to be repaired. And my mom knows how to do that, so I don't know, she may attempt that. I'm not sure. But I think I have another newborn dress that might work well for her too. That was also mine. So I will be right back, and when I come back, I'm going to have the baby that I'm bringing on for my other Sunday tag, or not mine, but the other Sunday tag that I'm gonna do. Okay, here is my baby for Smiley Baby Sunday by Josie's Jungle Room. This is Rowan, of course. He is still wearing his sleeper that belonged to my little brother because I just love it on him. And he's also holding his little bear lovey, his little teddy bear lovey right there. And he also has this little moon rattle. And the teddy bear lovey I ordered for him, but the moon rattle actually belonged to me when I was a baby. And I thought that these things were just so appropriate because his sleeper has a bear on the moon. So here he is with his soft, sweet little smile. And he's another one that is kind of a diamond in the rough. Apparently, so when I did some looking into it, Anne Lauren dolls have existed for a long time. They're not new. In fact, they used to be carried at like Walmart. And I went back and I found a bunch of old YouTube videos of people, they were like reborn dolls at Walmart or whatever. And I thought that they were like, you know, replicas in the early days of replicas. But they were actually these dolls. And, you know, I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know the brand, the company, nothing. And so when my friend Penny from Penny's Doll Diaries told me about them, I was just shocked. I was like, how did I not know that these existed? And then when I got him, initially I was a little disappointed because it took a really long time, and his cloth body was very much too small for his limbs. So I did some work on him. I gave him a new body and I weighted him. But now he's amazing and I absolutely love him. And just can't imagine my collection without him. I mean, it would feel like the heart of it was gone in a way. He and a few others are like that. And so I feel like these dolls have been hiding in plain sight for years as well. So I just wanted to bring him on as well to do Smiley Baby Sunday for you to see his sweet face and his cute little toys. And also point out that, you know, we as doll collectors, we're always looking for the next new thing. That's kind of part of collecting, or it's assumed to be part of collecting. And for some people that might be okay, but I know that there are those out there who are feeling frustrated because they feel like all the good stuff is gone and they can't find what they love anymore. And so if that's you, or if you are feeling like, you know, you can't find that next new exciting thing that you love because nothing new excites you anymore, maybe take a step back and look at what's right in front of you. maybe take a look at some dolls in your own collection that maybe you haven't seen in a while or haven't paid attention to in a while. Or maybe just think about, the memories that make the dolls that you do have special to you. And I think that these dolls, the way that we perceive them, whether we perceive them as exciting or, we've kind of lost interest, I think it has a lot to do with how we think about them and how we kind of our narrative around them. So Elizabeth and Rowan have just had me thinking about that, and so I wanted to show them both today and do some Sunday tags on a Monday. So I hope you guys enjoyed meeting sweet little Miss Elizabeth and seeing Rowan again. And I will be back soon with more fun and possibly more nostalgia too, because I'm kind of loving the vintage and nostalgia thing lately, so I'm just going to lean into that. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care, and may God bless all of you. Goodbye. Till next time.